Story 2, the one you were all waiting for, I'm sure. Seduction. This was a date with a woman that most men will kill to impress. Beautiful, perfect style and in her peak years. And with the heels, even a bit taller. So here is how strategy and power, not looks, made the difference. I'm Lucio Buffalmano, founder of ThePowerMoves, the #1 platform where smart men learn strategy and power. And in this video, I will show you exactly what strategic thinking looks like. In the beginning, the conversation was dry, and this is where most men will fail. They will try to force a connection, talking more, asking too many questions, or worst of all, trying to brag. From a power dynamics perspective, that's over-investing. It's a form of chasing. It signals lower value. It kills attraction. Instead, my power-aware approach was to match your investment, enjoy the food, assuming interest, and naturally develop comfort by being comfortable yourself with the silences. After dinner, I invited her for a smoothie, and now that you displayed good value, things were ripe to get deeper. Early on, I used one of my prime questions, and it was, who do you hate? Most people shy away from these darker questions, but they make connections stronger because that's exactly what she doesn't share with anybody else. I have several questions along the line, but she bit right away. Her reply was, my mother. And many men here will make the mistake of overreacting, like, oh my God, you really hate your mom? That's crazy. But that makes her feel judged. Or they could make a joke trying to avoid the heaviness of it all, but that breaks rapport. Either way, she clams up, doesn't talk, and connection doesn't happen. Instead, you must be interested but unaffected, like it's nothing special for you. That's the unjudgmental attitude that makes her comfortable to open up. Plus, it displays value. Why? The unflappable response signals of a man who's not impressed because he's worldly. He's been there, done that, he's seen it all, he knows human nature, and nothing shocks him. With this approach, she was free to open up. We fully explored her history, and then, after she opens up, it's a good time for humor. She had mentioned Paris, holiday dreams, so I quipped, well dear, soon enough you will snap a picture with a Chanel bag under the Tour Eiffel, and you will text your mother, you shouldn't have left me behind, mom. It's dark humor that bridges well with the dark vibe, while still moving towards a lighter, confident, can-do attitude. And again, it displays value. Why? Because this is the mindset of the resilient man who turns life setbacks into motivation and fuel to win and conquer. After that, again, strategic thinking and faces. I want to complete the transition to uplifting topics, drop something sexual if it fits, but without forcing it, and then move. So when she mentions guys from a certain country being nice, I joke back. Yeah, sure, they're nice, but they have a little penis though. She loves, we love, and that's perfect emotional leadership. Why? Think about the arc. You went from comfort to a masculine frame, then bonded through the dark, and now you lead her to the light. Remember, therapists linger in darkness. Seducers lead back into light and sexual tension. Notice how that joke also displays sexual confidence and links that topic back to you. So maybe she's wondering, those guys are tinier, but if he's making fun of them, how about him? Finally, when it was time for the bill, the waiter said they couldn't take card because they closed the card machine. Now, if I had been alone, I would have simply paid cash and saved time. Instead, again, I'm thinking strategically, and I saw an opportunity to display some extra positive dominance. I was a regular at the place, always paid card, so in my opinion, it was on them to warn me, and it was on them to now fix it. So I insisted for card. It didn't work right away, they came back a few times, it was just slightly tense. She was feeling it and she offered to pay. A good sign, by the way, but I said, no, it's okay dear, they can fix it. The attitude, the frame is, I am not worried about this at all, you shouldn't be either, and when you're with me, you don't have to worry about anything dear, and most likely they will fix it. As we walked away after I paid card, I told her. There was also a positive power move. It highlights, it thread expands that you're the type of guy used to negotiate things your way, a high value trait. Then a few more steps that unfortunately cannot be shared here, but not long after we're laying and hugging in bed. That's where most guys think it ends, and that's where the top 0.1% make the difference between a roll in the hay and true seduction. Laying in bed, I proposed to go for a drink, but after a few minutes. To understand this move, you need strong theory of mind. Think about it from her point of view. At this point, many women wonder what's up in the relationship. They worry if they move too fast, they worry what you think of them, and they worry whether it's time for them to leave. That is bad. It's bad because this is the crucial time for one, pillow talk where you can both open up more, and two, this is the time for skin-to-skin contact that releases oxytocin and bonds you two together. This is where a good chunk of bonding and attachment are built. But if she's pensive and in her head, she cannot let go, and you both miss out on the attachment. So when you suggest a drink, you erase many of her doubts. And when you add a bit later, you allow her to soak in the moment. This move alone 10x's romance and bonding. Use it with good intentions, and you both win. For the drink, we went to a wine bar, also a strategic move. It's classic romantic vibe, and a drink or two add to the experience. Result, before the night was over, she initiated making out with me, and she asked me, tentative and hopeful, if she could spend the night over. See how we've come the full circle. From her more attractive to her chasing and wanting more of you, all in one single date. This is good, effective seduction, and it did not happen by chance. It is built on the foundations of power dynamics and on strategies designed for maximum impact. Strategic thinking is the ultimate life cheat code. Master it, and everything from business to dating to life, it doesn't just get 10 times easier, it gets 100 times easier. So how can you learn this? Strategic thinking is partially inborn, that's the truth, but as for most things, there is much you can do to improve it, so it's also a skill. We have built Power University to be the only place in the world to develop strategic thinking. Link below. And in this video, I show you 3 more real-life examples to help you do the same and develop this skill. Check it out and see you next time. Ciao.